If you've been playing 2K, then you probably heard things like,
so sick of this fucking company. The trash! Fix the game! It sucks playing the shit! God! My God!
hell, you probably even said these things. But what if I told you 2K isn't as bad as you thought? I will even go further and say that it's actually a good game. I've been doing my research and talking to other players in the community, and one thing I've noticed from everybody that carries this sentiment, all have in common is they're all trash. Chill. Hey man, hear me out. You might be trash, or prepare yourself for this last one. It might sting a little bit. You don't have a life. Chill.
Hell no!
Almost every reason that people complain about the game I've heard, and although there are some amazing critiques out there, saying a game is terrible, officially dead, or falling off is a bit of a stretch. So today I'm going to be debunking that notion that 2K is a bad game. I already know some of you was hot from that first comment. One thing I heard is that popular YouTubers like insert random guy here has a great record. And yeah, that's true. So you admit you were wrong?
What?
Hell no!
Listen, these guys play over 10,000 hours of 2K every year. No wonder they're bored. You always see them talk about 2K, you need to fix this or the game's gonna die. Really? Who gonna stop playing? You? Cause last time I checked, you got more hours than all of us combined. Hey, he kinda right, VC. Now here's a serious critique that I can't be mad at nobody for making. Spending large amounts of money in the game for something and then seeing things are wrong with the product later, I can understand why some people are upset. But whose fault is that really? Listen, when you spend money in the game, you're spending money for that product, not what you think it should be. Listen to what I'm about to say very carefully because it can be misconstrued. If you spend $70 to max out your character in 2K, then that's all you're paying for. You're not playing for the game to be better. You're not paying for them to add more rewards. But I feel most people are spending a lot of money on 2K and then getting mad when the game doesn't live up to their standards. If you spend money on some shoes, I understand why you'd be mad if them hoes came with a scratch on them. But what y'all are doing is like buying shoes and then complaining that the box is damaged. Nothing is wrong with what you spent your money on, sir. Your character is fully leveled. If you don't want to spend money buying VC on 2K, the game doesn't force you to, gang. You don't need clothes to play a virtual basketball game or boost to win. Although they do help. Gameplay. Now this is one where I think you guys have a lot of good critiques. There are a lot of things that could be better, such as the steals in 2K. I've made players with all types of ball handling, and let me say, none of them will stop you from getting the ball stolen. Woosah. Stealing has been super OP for the past couple of 2Ks, I can't lie. And usually, I'm on a build that can take advantage of this. So it never stood out to me as much as this year since I benefited from it. Before, you could just speed boost to the opposite side of where the defender is since they'll just play your hip. But this year, that doesn't seem to work for me. So I agree with y'all there. But calling the whole game trash because of a few things that could be better makes no sense to me. The Witcher 3 had a terrible launch. That bit was glitch city from what I remember. Let's look at the scores it got. And don't get me started on Cyberpunk.
With me!
That shit took 8 years to make!
All games that have plenty of things that are wrong with them, but still have an extremely high score. Which leads me to the question of why do people rank these games so highly but 2K poorly? Y'all are trash at the game! Respectfully, don't get me wrong, the stealing and stuff is annoying, but I barely lose, so it hardly matters. How can I explain this? Let's say you pull up to your favorite restaurant, right? And you get your favorite meal and sit down. 5 minutes later, you're enjoying your meal. I mean, really munching on that bit, bruh. Going to town on it. Okay, bruh, continue the story. My bad. And then another customer complains about the food being bad every time they eat there. You telling me you gonna stop?
Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through.
Nah, you gonna say bad RNG and keep going to town on whatever you eating. Look, I'm telling y'all, if y'all was going on 20 to 30 game win streaks every time you hopped on the game, you wouldn't be complaining about no steals being bad. You know why? Because you're winning regardless. The only time I ever not enjoy 2K is when I'm losing. We need to start treating it like the Souls community treat anybody who talk bad about their games.
Get good, scrub.
Rewards. And lastly, let's talk about the rewards. I fully concede to this point. Besides winning, you really have no point to play this game. A lot of rewards and stuff are bad. 2K does not give enough incentives to want to get better at the game or even encourage people to keep winning. Winning events is cool because you can get things like unlimited boosts and stuff, but what about reasons to win in the park? Why don't we get multipliers for VC the longer our streak goes on? How come teams that get rid of a team on a huge win streak get nothing in return? We complain a lot about people being scared to hop on the courts and run, but we never give them a reason to. Why would Jimmy Dean 123 hop on a 30-game win streak? He gets nothing from it. But imagine if you told Jimmy Dean, hey, if you could beat those guys up there going crazy, you'll get 15,000 VC in one game, or even more. That's the reason for him to hop on the court and feed my win percentage. Yes, sir. And this last reason I really want to hop on is purpose. 2K may not be fun to you because of why you play it. I understand when to come home and game 2 to 4 hours a day. That's fine, but some people are playing the game 5+ hours a day. Why do you think you'd have fun doing that every year for the past however long you've been playing 2K? Of course it's gonna get old. Unless you legitimately plan to be making money off of or competing in 2K, it should not be something you schedule your life around. It should be placed in the background as something to enhance life or relieve stress. A lot of people are using the game as an escape, and being mad when it doesn't fulfill those needs is crazy. Of course a video game can't live up to those expectations, bro. You need to find something else more fulfilling. All in all, I think I made my stance very clear. Hopefully I've given you guys something to think about. I may not have touched down on every topic people have mentioned, but I think I touched on the ones I feel most passionate about. If you have anything you think I may have missed out on, or a perspective I may be failing to see from, feel free to drop a comment down below. I'll be responding to everybody with my actual feelings on the game. And to people who are going to complain about topics like VC, just remember 2K will never listen if you keep spending money on the game. If every year you say buying VC is wrong and then purchase VC, you're the problem. And to all the people with 5,000+ hours on the game complaining, I don't care about your opinion either. You'll play the game regardless of whether it's good or bad. If you really feel that passionate about the game, drop it. It's that simple. Actually stand on something you truly believe in. Your thoughts mean nothing if the actions never follow. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, showing love, and I appreciate every comment and like that you choose to give. With all that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Doobadabba-deep.
You're gonna love me then. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. And if this leads to pain in the end, just let me know. Just let me know. I always thought we could be better as friends, but you